This video, I'm going to go over, just in general terms, your lesson plan submissions for the course of the semester. So where I want to direct your attention first is the lesson plans page, which is in this beginning module. And this goes over just the general, what you're going to include in each submission. So you are breaking down your lesson plans into two submissions, submission 1 and submission 2. Now, submission 1 doesn't mean lesson plan 1 and submission 2, lesson plan 2. That's not how I've broken it down. So in submission 1, you are going to submit two lesson plans, but the two lesson plans that you're going to submit are only going to contain these items. And then in submission 2, you're still going to do two lesson plans, but you're going to submit these 7 items along with the corrections from submission 1. So within submission 1, I'll give you feedback on these following things, and then you'll correct them and then submit along with the rest of these items for submission 2, along with your completed self-evaluation of the rubric. So submission 1 is just kind of for me to see if you're on the right track. A lot of times with your TEKS, your rationale, learning objectives, things of that nature, as long as those are kind of on the right track, your other things should fall in line pretty easily. So that's my way to just check in and see and make sure you're on the right track before you do the rest of the lesson plans for each one. So first thing, come and review here. Then what you want to do is go to the lesson plans instruction page and look at this in more detail. So you'll notice again here it talks about 2 lesson plans, and your 2 lesson plans do need to be a literature or reading based lesson plan, and your second one a math lesson plan. So even though you may not be teaching literature or math, those are the 2 that are lesson plans that are required. And then in submission 2, when you come to the accommodation piece, this also tells you exactly what type of disability that you need to accommodate for. So make sure you are constantly reviewing this lesson plan instruction page so that you can see exactly what I'm looking for in each item. So it does go further into detail as far as what I'm looking for with each item. But then also within the modules, you'll see that each of these items are broken down with its own resource page. Sometimes there's a video included in that as well. So this is just a place for you to get started, and then make sure you're reviewing each one of those resources as you start to complete your lesson plan. So the biggest thing is you need to follow the directions pretty precisely. There are certain things that I'm looking for, starting with the learning objectives and the TEKS, all the way down through the process and the accommodation. So again, make sure you're reviewing those resources and these directions that are provided. You also are required to use the lesson plans template. I provided a specific template for you to use, and you must use that template. I provided it in a Word document, so you should be able to easily type whatever it is you need to type into those boxes that are there. If you have any other questions, please let me know. You can post it in the Q&A forum. You can send me an email directly, whichever, or join me on my office hour.